a tinker were my trade, would you still love me? Carrying the pots I made, following behind me. Save my love through loneliness, save my love through sorrow. I've given you my onlyness, come and give me your tomorrow. If I work my hand in wood, would you still love me? Answer me, baby, yes I would. I'd put you above me. If I were a miller at a mill wheel grinding, would you miss your colored box, your soft shoes shining? Save my love through loneliness, save my love for sorrow. I'd given you my holiness, come and give me your tomorrow. If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? Save my love through loneliness, save my love for sorrow. I've given you my holiness, come and give me your tomorrow. If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? Would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? Hey, how you doing out there, Guitar Heroes? All right, well, we've got a great song here. If I Were a Carpenter. Tim Hardin wrote this song, and I know Bobby Darin, I think, was one of those artists that recorded this song. I think it's in the same year, 1966. Great song, and in this case, we've made this thing real simple. We're going to start with a D, move to a C and a G, and that's all we got for chords. So we just have the three major chords. That's it. No sevenths, no minors, and happily no bar chords involved. Well, this is obviously kind of a ballad, slow pace, and you can use a little string picking like I was doing, as opposed to just pure strumming, or you can kind of mix them together, whatever makes it work for you. In this case, I've got the capo at 1, and that's just kind of for singing purposes. If I could sing higher, I'd be moving it up, and if I couldn't make it this way, obviously I'd be taking that capo off. Okay, so let's go through this. I'm not really aware of any kind of an intro. I don't have an intro here. Trying to keep this thing nice and simple. So I'm going to start on my D chord. If I were a C, Carpenter, G, and you were a lady, D. Would you marry me, C, anyway, G? Would you have my baby? If a tinker, C, were my trade, G, would you still D love me? Carry the C, pots I made, G, following behind me. Now we really only have 2 verses in the song. That's all there was. And then there's kind of a partial one at the end, but it's just repeating the first line of the first verse. So that's really it for the whole song. It's pretty simple from that perspective. The second verse exactly the same as the first verse. D, if I worked my C, hands in wood, G, would you still D love me? Answer me, baby, yes I would, G, I'd put you above me. If I were a C, miller, G, at a mill wheel grinding, D, would you miss your colored box? G, your soft shoes are shining. So then we play the chorus again. And let's go through that. So chorus G, save my love through deep loneliness. G, save my love for D, sorrow I'd be giving you my onlyness. C, G, come and give me your tomorrow. And then the last verse is the first line of the, and then we do this, would you marry me anyway? C, G, would you have my D, baby? And then we repeat that, and that's how we end. Would you marry me? C, anyway. G, would you have my baby? And there you have it. Nice simple song, slow pace, only the 3 major chords, but a beautiful melody and a nice little story. Obviously, keep in mind, 1966. Some of the references here don't seem like they'd really be that modern today. I don't know who's a tinker and who's a miller. Those things sound like 1800s to me, or early 1900s. How about a colored box with your shoes in them? So the lyrics are a little dated. Let's put it that way. All right. The pace, I said, is really slow. Let's see. If we're gonna strum. If I was a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? It's about as slow as you can strum. And in my recommendation, you should be strumming very lightly on the strings, not hammering on the strings. It wouldn't make any sense in this slow kind of a love song ballad. About as slow as you can make it. Save my love through loneliness. Save my love for sorrow. I've given you my onlyness. Come and give me your love. All right, there you go. Hope you got something out of this lesson. Another great song from the 60s. So take it easy. Keep on strumming out there. We'll see you next time.